Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Get that closed. Had a bit of a visual upgrade. Hopefully things should look a lot nicer now. Music might be a bit too loud. That might be a bit better. Just so it picks up my voice more. Let's check the levels. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Bitrate is all sorted. Good. Just preparing a few bits and bobs. Didn't realise the time. 7 minutes late. It's terrible. All the people waiting. Incense on while I wait. Well, I'll wait while I get sorted. Cool. So that's sorted. That is brilliant. Right. Let's go. Jumping on over. Oh, it looks much nicer here. Get that sorted. Get that up. Brilliant. So again, today, focusing on finishing the ghost battle. That needs to be done, need to get it sorted. Actually, while it's quiet, I shall check the bitrate, because I've been having problems where it was cutting out for people, because the bitrate was too high. I think I've sorted it. Let's have a look. Ah, excellent. Done excellent. So hopefully that doesn't give anyone any problems while I'm sorting this out, while I'm streaming away. Yeah, let's make them that big. I need to make it a bit bigger just so it's sitting there nicely. Oh, it's always an awkward size, but I don't really use those colours that much, so there we go, sitting there. So hello everyone, yes, new, hopefully better looking streams. Added more settings and behind the scenes stuff, boring stuff which I knew nothing about and probably won't retain any memory of doing, because I only needed to do it once. Unless it's made it horribly wrong, I'll try and sort it. That's how I go through. Right, I've got the attack 1, the attack 2 for skill, the attack 3 for enter, and then like a victory flourish to do. Now, which ones are which? I know previously I've had a set routine with them, so I'm just going to go into complete actor animations. Let's have a look at Mira. Probably give her a better idea of which ones are which. 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So the fifth one, it's going to be a straightforward attack to go forward. item 1's done, attack 2 normally goes to the ground, so from there to the ground. And then the casting, advance, retreat, victory flourish, which could again be used for a spell. And attack 3 for enter is normally like a low down attack. Right. Right is exactly what I'll do. I will write it down so I do not forget. So attack 1 is straight. Item would be attack up. Attack skill. Did I say that would be forward? I've done it already. Let's go back into that. Where are you? Don't rename it. Stop trying to rename it. There we go. Yeah, attack up. Yeah, so attack. So it's sort of like a downward diagonal. Victory. Flourish. And then attack 3. Enter is a low attack. There we go, so I know what I'm doing. Get all my little windows back to where they should be. Got that on the board. I know what I'm doing. Why is my phone going ballistic? Alright, yes. I know it's cold and I know there's going to be snow. Fantastic. Okay, well, I'll keep the preview playing. And is that pretty much? Yeah, that's in the same place. So this attack 1, I want him for the skill. So after he's done the casting, I do want him to sort of reel back. So from about here, if I'm leaning, I want him to lean even further. And then right forward. So that sort of, not as tick-tock sort of time, it'll be, that's just for his head mainly. But that's the sort of idea I want to go for. To sort of scream forward. So do I have a base already that'll be? That could pretty much work as a that one. I'll get rid of the face because the faces always come last. Put it over the top in a separate layer. Again, if you didn't see my previous work, and I always do it very scrappy at the start, moving things around. And then fine tune it. not very... It's forward, but it's not that much different than that. So if from there, let's say, that one, it's like that. From there he goes even. Let's get rid of that example now. Delete that. He's got to go even further back. Just a little bit, and then something that I do want to keep. I do want to keep the main center of them around that point. Head scratcher. Do I like that one though? Let's have a try for this for attack. So that's that frame. I'll bring him back. Flurry forward and then settle. So where does he sit? That's upside down one. Right, so there is where he sits. Get them lined up that way one. So from there it goes back lashes forward. Bring a forward one. Let's get the body sorted. I think I'll incorporate the orb things flying around them more into the attack rather than a ghost bite, because that seems very peculiar to have. I think without the face as well, it should help to get the motion of the body sorted. That's looking a bit more realistic. Oh god, it is cold. I'll drink. Yeah, the bottom doesn't really make sense here. Might be a bit too much emphasis on the retreat bit, that bit. so when he's moving forward, he's going to stop abruptly. So that would constitute that sort of on frame 1. So after his dash towards a target, sudden stop. So the sudden stop, then it settles, then he lunges forward. There. Then he's pulling backwards. That looks a lot better there, especially at the bottom. It does bounce a bit. Let's check out that bounce and what's happening there. Still bouncing a lot. Bouncing a bit more. So 1, 0, 2, 0. No, I don't want to do that. 0, 1. That should be better. So that's 1, 0, 1, 2. Then 1, 0. Yeah, so that'll give it a nice flow. Do want to take, after the lunge, I don't want to come back as much. Because then when he's here, that first frame indicates he's gone back quite a bit, and that also links in with after this frame he'll stop like that and then go forward and then go back quickly. So that large gap between that frame and that frame, about 16 pixels, will be the reason for that if they wanted to do multiple hits. Okay. Ear face. Let's have a look. I'll probably want to do this one, that one, but an extreme version. Yeah, so let's bring them over. Actually, I need all 4. Okay. So normal, pull back into this one. In your screamy face. normal face. Then after the normal face, it's the scrunch face. That should give the look as if he's screaming. Or shouting, yeah. I think that works. So I'll use my arrow keys for this so it'll cycle through the frames. I mean, that is just a squint of the eyes. Normal face is that one. I'm gonna open this mouth by one, I think, and that should help. Just because it is just a squint of the eyes where it should really be. That looks a lot better. So when it comes back around from that, distance has 3 pixels, then it goes to 2 and then 1 and then opens fully. I might not need to make it any bigger. Although I change my mind straight away and do that. Push it right up close to the eyes. That might put a bit more emphasis on it. I'll do that. So like a shock, so like a scream. That might do the job. So from the first one, just retracts ever so slightly down back, closing the eyes, closing the mouth slightly by 1, extra pixel on the eyes, extra 2 on the open mouth. Quite the way forward. I think I went about 18 pixels forward. The character would be standing like, I think about, why have I got that on? Probably about here the character will be. So you'll be right up close to its face, screaming in its face, and then recoil back slightly, converting the eyes to normal, the mouth to normal. Yeah. I think that works. And then he died. So yeah, so coming off the advanced pose, if he lifts up, obviously like what I'm saying is if he lifts up his head, that will move that round into like a swoosh motion. And that is that frame, where it's swooshing round, his head's gotten back up. That then settles. As he settles, push forward, leaves that swoosh motion, and then that settles. As he then jumps back from here, he's gone back another 18-20 pixels. There's another swoosh there. So I think that works quite well. There we go. Right, now I need the orb things. Do I want to do them like a pincer? Let's have a look. They'll be around in the middle. get the group on. The group. I could do them round here. No, because I'll need to do it. I don't know if that would look alright. Let's copy that over. It's just the cyan lines are just a placeholder for motion that I use for these. So if I have one here, yeah, it's gonna have to travel really far. And then back, it's gonna look weird. Try it on the inside. No, though, I'm just thinking there is meant to be 4 of them. So 2, and then the other 2 loop back round. Because there is going to be a small one doing the same as well. Hello Ian, nice to have you here. How goes the struggle? I am animating and it's doing my head in. I've just been stressing over this motion of the attack. How are you, good sir? Right, that is just jumped strangely forward. So I'll need to move that one a lot forward so it doesn't look like it's gone there. Doing good. Almost ready for another update. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Got a summon system. Oh, how does that work then? Because there's a lot of ways you can do summons. You can do it as like one big attack. Or you could do it where it'll come in and replace the actors and have super strong abilities, or yeah, I mean like replace the character, yeah. All evented, nice. Oh, so they stay with you. Nice. That's until the end of battle, so that's really good to use against bosses then. So the actor will still be there as well. After battle they're removed. That's what I want to do. I want to place it here, but make it thinner. So it'll look back round. Started the system only 5 days for a fully evented. Wow, dude. Just doing the face sets now. Gonna start with 60 summons. Oh yeah, just a simple start of 60, you know. That's a lot of summons. Yeah. Gonna do 120 later. Wow. That's a lot. Right, I need to get rid of the big one for now. I need to focus on the small one. Get rid of his body. That should be down here then. And that should be slowly working its way around. To here. No. That one needs to be there. So it sort of flows and follows around. Update will be alive in a few hours. Oh, a nice one. Oh, that's exciting. I like that. How does it look, by the way? The stream itself, I've tinkered on with a lot of settings and numbers. Hopefully it's a lot better picture now. Looks good, thank you. You're the first person chatting away, so I've got to interrogate you as to how it is, because I wasn't sure myself. Right, now on to the small one, where I've pretty much got to follow how the other ones are positioned. It's all murder. Murder. Is that the first one? Yes, right, okay, so I need one there. And then there. This might look awful by the time I finish with it, but I've got to try it. All the 4 together there. And you go here. Ah, where are you? You go down. Let's get rid of the cyan colour. Please work. It's not going to work, so it's not. Well, is it? Because the small ones are just rotating back there, the bigger ones are just rotating at the front. That needs to go up, doesn't it? Yeah, so you need to go between. Why are you so far up there? No, it's not you, it's the larger one, that's why. That's kind of off-putting. Yeah, so this one here is getting confused when it, because that's the motion there, that one to this one. But because this one's here on the previous frame, that's linking to this one when you look at it. So the small one that's going up here. That's not good. Might have to move that one up a bit more. No, it looks like it's jumping way too weirdly there. I mean, is that going to be enough where it's noticed what is going on here? Nope, because I'm looking at it again and I'm mixing these two up now. I'm mixing this one up with this one. It's this one and this one. That's fine. The one before that can't be seen because it's down here. Both of them are hidden on this frame. Nope, it's up there. That's probably better. Now, where are you in relation to his body? You're there. Okay, 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 okay. Being there doesn't make any difference either. That'll probably work as an attack. Because it can be a continuous attack as well. But let's give it a little check. Export as a sprite sheet. Yes. Why have I still got my grid on? Don't need it. Let's get rid of the colour as well. So I'll just throw this into MC, save as, do that over here, PNG, yes. The nice quick simple tutorial of how to add them into your game. I shall put it as an enemy, import. Find the file. That is portraits. I don't want to be on that. And he's in. Yep. There he is with the new attack. Also a single image as well. That's mainly used for placing it on the troops part of the database, and could be used for like an encyclopedia of all your enemies. You could use that image as well. So there, he's sitting there. State guard, always attack. Right, okay. Double check in the script one. Where am I going for this? There we go, that's it. And then that one. Double check it is this one. Yes it is. That's in there. Troops. Do on battle test with South Defencer. For God. Attack. There you go, now he's low HP, so he's turned on the woozy state. That was a nice big switch, that was. There we go. Right, so that is looking good, that works, I like that. Need to go and make myself a cold hot drink in a minute because I am absolutely freezing. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this motion. Is basically this one. So they're gonna go out the window. Go for something a bit more tilted. Let's get rid of that. That went up too, didn't it? Yeah. Just ends up looking like a white thumb. Right, so that's going to be him moving leaning forward. So that, I think that's my centre line there, yeah. So that's my centre line. Which means this part would probably have to be over here. Possibly angled. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drag it back. Just thinking, because the casting animation, that's my centre line. Your casting animation, however you want to do it, if it's like an explosion happening or I don't know, twirly things, it's going to be around this centre line. So everything I do needs to be revolving around here, not the main part of them being here. It's hard, it really is, to keep those things in mind. Like, it's not, people aren't going to be always able to centre, like if that was the special there and that was your power up thing with your little swirls going around, it looked weird. But things like beams and things like that, I've done some animations where you can move it and you can get it lined up where you can have it appearing from here. I think Starshoot is one of the ones that I did in this. Yeah, I've threw it on every character, but I'll show you quickly. This is one of the ones that it's not on that one. Magic, yeah, Starshoot on you. Obviously that's centered, as that comes from the weapon. Obviously it's not the right weapon, but like say for example like an archer. An archer's bow would be about here, so you could shoot loads of stars out of the bow. Okay, run away. There we go. Do I have a body that's... I mean, that is quite forward. No. What I'll do is I'll take one of the forward ones. Well, that would probably be more like it. Yeah, it's definitely lean forward. So if I can animate it from that, that first one, and then yeah, so I need to be moving this up. Plan is to move this back here. And possibly move the head forward 1 pixel. Just a static forward screen with motion. Don't know if I want to fully animate it now. This would have to be here. This would have to be there. So probably go into lighter colours for this bit. Definitely darker here. That does just look like it's moving over. keep on going with it. It might work out, it might not. Just won't do any of the details and stuff. This is going to be pretty much here at this point. You know what, that's probably better what I do. That'll be here. If I just do the shadows rather than the shape, I won't get confused as much. And then I can do the shapes thereafter. No, because then that'll be moving to that one. That one needs to be there, but that one. Right, that one, that one. Then it to here. Then it to there. So that's when that one's starting to grow into this bit here. That one, and then you push that bit to there, you over here, clear into this bit here. Said I wasn't going to do those bits. Right. So you need to be this large bit here. Now it's starting to form a bit. because I need to work backwards from that one. I'll go up to here. No, why am I going that way? It's going backwards. Why is it going backwards? That one, that one, that one. It's that one. Right, okay. You need to be up here. Possibly further out. To hit that marker up there. Yeah, that gets bigger, that shouldn't. So that needs to move up here. That needs to be like a larger area. Try and work backwards. So yeah, you push that out that way. That's too much. that one there. I mean, it's getting there. What needs to be up? That should be there. That might be a bit too extreme there. It's getting there. Is it going to be worth it though? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Longy fan. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Welcome aboard. Apologies, I've not been talking much. I've been trying to focus on this, and it's absolutely driving us mad. It's slowly coming together though. Very impressive to watch. Thank you very much. Do this hopefully if people want to make their own as well. They always try and explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, to let people get an insight into how they're made. This is probably one of the longest time-consuming things you can do. Make the actual battlers themselves, the character sets and portraits are much quicker, but it's all the different poses and things like that go into one battle character, which, I mean, people might not even use a ghost, but are always nice to have. Well, not actual ghosts, but a character. Right, oh, that gets awful there. What's happening that one? Right. Yeah, I think that's going to have to jump to there. For an extra bit of weight behind this one. As it flows up. So do you do pixel art yourself, or it's just something you're interested in? Or RPG Maker in general? Yeah, so that should die away when it comes to here. Started RPG Maker a couple of months ago. Oh, right. Well, they've had a lot of like incentive things go out recently. One of them was actually in a newspaper in my country. What was it called? Not the newspaper. The newspaper was The Guardian. I made the worst role-playing game of all time, and I loved every minute of it. That's what the article was called. You saw it, did you? Yes. Determined to make my own pixel art even though it'll be garbage. Well, you know what? We all started there. My first pixel art was horrendous edits of Mega Man sprites doing my own little platforming game. And it was awful. And then I learned how to do a ball, shade it a bit. My second game was a game called Ball Maze, where you had to move a ball through a maze. It was horrendous. But you just learn. You learn from them. You learn things you like, you learn things you didn't like, and it just all... You'll get it. It'll all fall into place eventually. But there's plenty of people out there that like to help and have their own advice and things like that. So Keith Stewart, yes, I think that was the person. I'll double check. But I mean, I'm saying I'll double check, but makes no difference. It's strange because then it turned into talking about the PS5 version that's coming out. Yes, it was. Spot on with that, yes. That needs to be over here. Or there. It's moving away a bit. So yeah, this is going to be the like skill animation for like, so you'll do the casting one, then you'll move into this, which could be like Ghost Beam making things like little ghost copies of itself, just anything that the user wants to do. It's always the hardest part of doing content for someone else that they're not using yet, because they could do anything with it. Oh, I like that effect. That's turned out nice. Even though it jumps down, it's still waving quite a bit. That's nice. Yes, I'm pleased I did this, even though it started out as a nightmare. Okay, let's have a look at that frame before that. So that's going to be this bit here. Then starting to, so it shouldn't be that bad. It should be over here a bit, because then that's starting to grow, which will grow into that one. And this was the larger part. Because this bit here will become this bit, like the, that's how to explain this. How to explain this without drawing a penis? Right, let's do a new layer. Excuse this first image, but this bit here, and this bit here. It's not a penis. Are you making this for someone in particular, or just the world in general? Just for anyone and everyone that... I'm going to take that away a second, because it is just a penis on the screen. Anyone that wants to use them, they're all free. Available on my itch, all the links are down below. Use however you want. I do a colour variations, but because I only use maximum of, I'd say 10 colours per sheet, recolouring is easy. So I encourage people to do it and mix and match. Right, let's put this, redo that. Then for this one, you can see I'm making that one longer, moving that one to the side and that one smaller. Then when it gets to this is non-existent. This is alright. This is quite long as well. And this bit, small, quite long, and very big. So you can see the flow of things. There's always those three, but you can follow one round as it gets bigger and then gets smaller as it goes round the back. So that'll give the the flowing effect. Obviously little subtle movements on the side tend to help. I need to do some here for this bit. And a little bit of shading difference up here. Because that should be a bit higher at the start of that. Which one did I just do? Frame 2, yep. That'll drop down, and that'll drop down even lower again. Yeah, well, I was making my own project for a while, but I just got super interested in doing my own custom assets, as a lot of people do. Started learning how to do that, and I found that more enjoyable than making my game, so it just become a project of my own, just to make as many resources as I can for people to help them with their games. Right, now where that is like that, I could get away. Is that going to be too much? That might be too much. Gotta keep that frame. Thanks for sharing, super interesting. Yes, thank you. It's quite a quiet channel at the minute, but there's some lurkers and things like that. It's always a niche sort of category, but there's lots of people in the RPG Maker community you can learn from. That comes out too much. Do I then pull that back a bit? So at the minute I'm focused on that bit here, this flow. It's 4 frames as well, not too many, but it's one more than the default. So that needs to come out, I think. Then I'll deal with the shading afterwards. That needs to be up there. Yeah, that jumps out a bit too much. That's not really flowing nicely now. So let's mark an area out and judge what's happening from that. Oh, I am out of juice. Bitrate is settling nicely. I've always had an unstable stream. I had a look, changed some things, found bitrate settings and tinkered around with them, and it's actually worked out alright. Pleased with that. Yeah, so this goes back from here. 1, 2. So then that should go back 1. That comes out, that's fine. That's the only one that goes out is that one. The rest go in. that needs to do that. That needs to drop down. You know what it is? I think it's the colour. Honestly think that's what's doing it. I think it's the colour where it wasn't flowing properly. So, I mean, you should still see it as it's coming in. That's a problem as well, what's happening there. Because there's one frame where there's nothing happening with that. Then it's feeding it through. You should be up there somewhere. Yeah, let's put you there. I can't really mess with that first one because that's my prime frame. Alright, yes, this side here. Kill that dark bug here, I think. That goes up, in, and then merges down back with this one to here. Okay. be about there, I think. But don't put the hard edge on it. Right, that one I think it's confusing us. Because this is alright. It's where this isn't merging into two. Like that one. Me, it just fades away around here. That should be down here. Down here. No, I think I've jumped the gun. I've done it too much. That way works fine, because it's coming back up and it's going back to there. The other way from here, should really be like that. Then that ends up there, so it should be there for that. It's getting there. That one's not nice. I don't like that bit. That's too thick. That's it, and then after that one comes that and moves up into here and gets lost and then drops back down. Looks good apart from the outline, I'd say. Let's work backwards then. So that one here, this bumpy bit here. I don't know what's going on over there. Right, so it's this bit here. Should be there. And that should be there. I say it should, it's probably not going to work out like that, but that's got no shape to it, that's just a bump. So for right, I'll follow this bit. So for this bit, it goes in, goes in. That's probably what I'm missing here. Do that bit in there. There. Yep, goes in there. And that's what becomes that dip there, right? And up there, and then there, and then there. It's that transition there, I think. I think that's what's doing it. Just such a big jump from that one to that one. Let's have a look at the forward frame. Yeah. So that should be really coming out. Quite far to meet that bit. I think I put this music on again. It's had some very weird songs on it. Try that one. Yeah, it's probably a bit more chill. That's quite a big jump there from that one to that one. Let's pull that back to there. Let's see if that'll do it. Probably won't, but because then that should cause that'll move out, that moves up. Best time to do animation like this as well is before you actually move the character, because he's not going to be just sat there like that. He's going to probably be bobbing up and down, but it can get quite convoluted if you start moving him before you do any of the animation. I've just taken this area away and then putting it back again. I think I have. That's probably why this area here looked a bit different, because there wasn't a lot of shading on that. Right, I need to follow this little bit here. Just following it there, because it doesn't jump as high as it should, and then it goes to there, then up here, then it goes, put it there, because then it can disappear after that, but that's in the same place as that one. And then it vanishes up into the top. Different one. There we go, right. I'm going to possibly drop that down one. So that'll give the sort of bounce effect, but I mean, I lose some of the details. What's the highest one? That one. Put that up too. I have to cause another issue with that, I think. Yeah. Yeah. For that. And the face. Grab 2 more parts from after that. Possibly 3. Why is that jumping? That shouldn't jump. Yeah, let's put it like that. Actually, no, because when it's open, it should be like that, shouldn't it? Why don't you have a face there? What have I just done? That's it. So yeah, I think a subtle movement with the mouth opening while he's still. Then he moves and closes the mouth. Although I feel he should drop. No. Because then I'll need to leave it closed. Okay, let's get the coloured orbs in. So I'm thinking there. So they'll fly around here. And obviously if he's shooting anything out, line that up with mouth. Let's have a look. I need to see what's happening behind. This might work out alright. I might need to move them back a bit actually. Overlap a few of the earlier ones. Yeah. Because that should finish up there. Right, and then on the smaller ones. Yeah, where are you? So I've run 2 larger ones and 2 smaller ones. So when it, like this bit here, when it transitions, it was the previous frame. It should look like it's coming from behind. Get bigger and that goes smaller for just one frame, 1 pixel each. I think it's a really nice effect. Now do I move that one on the inside? Just touching it a bit more of an ellipse. Possibly just like that. Let's have a look at both frames side by side. I'm on that frame there. Drag that out. think when I've moved that, yeah, that's too much. So if I move that there, it's fine, no gap. Nice, I like that effect. I think that's been good progress. Right, I'm going to have a quick 5-minute break. Just need to rest my eyes a bit. I've been staring very close at the screen. Go downstairs, get a drink, and come back up and crack on. I've got 2 more poses to do, and then the sheet's completely finished. So let's have a little look. That's the sheet there. I see that's the only colours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 colours. So it doesn't look like there's much movement when you see the actual sheet itself, but that's one of the ones we worked on today, the attack. Yesterday was this one using the item where you'll flip over and then come back round. That's one we've just finished. The cast animation when these will dance around them. Moving forward towards the enemy and away. And that's one of the things there that we were doing earlier. When he's flying forward, his cape's actually behind him. Looks awesome, thank you very much. So when he stops to attack, his head's quite, well, not stiff, but it's the main like hanging point. The cloak will like fling forward because of the motion. But in the actual animation for the attack, it goes forward, which will move this backwards here. Then it rests and he returns to normal, which will be the motion again. So it kind of matches up nicely. And there's the other 2 poses that I'm yet to do. And then dead. Couldn't think of what to do, so I just thought squash the sheet and take away all the colours. Because a lot of the time the dead pose won't even be shown. The character will just fade away. And there's all the faces that I made before just to stick on. Poor dead ghost. I know. Come on. As someone who just draws and things like that, how do you draw a dead ghost? It's just the things I have to think about. It's terrible. Oh, I'm just thinking as well. No, don't want to do that. No, don't want to do that. No, don't want to do that either. Right, how do I, this is me trying to learn. No, I don't want to warn you. No, I don't want to do that either. Why is all my things just to, what is time of ban? Yeah, I need to try and Now I know you do this on other servers. Aaron, would you mind just being a mod while you lurk? Because I'm just about to have a little break. Thank you very much. Just because obviously there's quite a few lurkers here, so I don't know who it is. So how do I do? Show moderate. The only options I've got for is to ban you and time you out. I don't want to do either of those. Or warn you. I don't mind warning you. Is it? Oh, is it the slash thing? Right, there we go. Mod. You. Did it work when I clicked? No, it just did the thing. Community roles. I don't know where the community roles are. Have you, I was going to say, have you seen me Discord, but you haven't. Just everyone's the same role. I think this is it. Or do I have to take away the brackets? Yes! You did have to take it on. Thank you very much, Aaron. I'll not be too long. I did the thing. Old guy learns new thing. Right, it will be 2 minutes. I'll probably, yeah, I'll just leave it on. Just dancing ghost. 2 minutes. Okay, I am back. Let's see who rated, let's see who followed, let's see who subscribed. Actually, I don't even think I can get subscribers yet. Let's see if the chat's blown up. It's nice being a little streamer. Quiet, cozy. I don't know how Nova does it. No sword use. I used to call it the Banhammer many moons ago. Thank you very much for modding. Am I right to just keep you as a little mod just forever? Because I know you do tend to lurk in a lot of places. There's no pressure, like. So. Oh. Excuse me. Yay, thank you. Yeah, I don't know how Nova and 10 do it when it gets really busy for them. 20 or 30, well, no, like 20 people chatting at once. Don't know if I could take the pressure. Yeah, I'm getting a bit more comfortable doing it now. You get used to it, do you, really? I hope so. I'm quite alright with actually streaming now. So yeah, I've started a new map on City Skylines. Got most of the errors away from the main screen. It was old buildings and things like that. Extra schools and hospitals. My phone again, blowing up. So I've took those out because a lot of free actual proper stuff's come out. So I've set up a map, got me a little bit of a road network started. I haven't actually placed any buildings or anything like that yet. Changed some of the water, so I might then start streaming. Not replacing RPG Maker, just whenever I go on it. So I think for you, Aaron, I think with it being in America, it might be very early morning for you. Just depending on where you are in America, we're at the earliest of like 5-6 hours difference depending on daylight savings if you're on the east coast. So it'll be, you're up at like 5 AM anyway. Or, well, I'll probably have, because I'll not make like VODs of it, I'll have me city building playlist on, so it'll be nice chill music. Yeah, I like doing a lot of detailing as well, like assets and things like that. I don't tend to rush it. So yeah, it'll just be a chill little calm stream for a few hours if I do. And there's Overwatch as well, but I don't know if there'll be many people wanting to watch a small streamer play Overwatch. Right, let's see what I think I'm alright with this. Play a stream, whatever makes you happy. Well, I did get Supermarket Simulator when the Game Grumps were playing that. But I've pretty much maxed leveled on that now. And the little updates that are coming out don't really add much new in terms of like building an expansion. So there's not much I can do with that. Yes, nice cuppa. I mean, in terms of extra poses, I don't think this needs that much. Let's see if I can recycle some. I can recycle some and change the way the orbs are. That that dead one, I think, is the casting one, isn't it? The defend pose. This one here. Yeah. With that, so I've recycled that one. Now, which one is the attack skill? That is normally the down one. Flicking through just to see. I mean, this one, sometimes what scripts or plugins will do, it'll play the victory pose and then stop on the last frame or stop on the first frame, so I don't really want to use that in case it stops there, or even on that first one. It's a very sort of strange one, I think. I would like to be able to use that one again. Although, right, might work, might not. As a victory pose or another attack. That's the wrong frame I wanted to copy. Right, that one for the body. Let's rotate it counterclockwise. And I need to grab the face as well and rotate that with it so I know where it's going to sit. Right, so it sits on there. Thank you for that horrendous loud noise. Create storage space. Computer's running low on storage space. Ah, okay. I think that's because of the video recording. Because obviously I record as I stream to then upload it. Right, I need to just do this quickly then. I have 600 meg left. Where am I going? Let's get rid of an old one. Go from the date. Yes, let's get rid of January's. Yes, delete them. Get rid. Right, okay, that should have freed up some space. Yes, good. I mean, I've still got another nearly 2 terabytes on the other drive, but it's strange to think my first ever hard drive was 170 meg and Windows took up 80 meg. I gotta have one game installed at a time. How times have changed. Actually, the very first machine that we had, it was my brother's, and it was that broken and battered. Had a paintbrush with a penny and blue tack holding in some of the cables going in the back of the machine. And you could only run DOS games on it, there was no Windows games. I like the way he looks here. So, no, this is going to be for the enter pose. So another skill. I don't know about this bit here though. Have I got any other? Might be able to make use of that. See if I can Franken sprite something. No. Let's just get rid of that. And I'm leaning forward. He's leaning back if I take that one. I thought I did. Again, he'd be leaning back. You know what? I spent so much time on this one. I think I'm just going to take that pose. Okay, the face. So the attack one does that, the skill one's that. I'll take them all over. Let's do the victory one first. I'm sure I've heard this on YouTube outros and things like that. Right. So, which ones am I going to go for? Do I have them just breathing a bit? Let's not do anything too. Yeah, something's got to happen between those, because he is just going to be static like that. Can I have him blinking? let's change that to that one. I'll change that one round and have that mouth open. I think that's too much, isn't it, for the blink? Hello, Nora. How are you doing? Is it too much to have a blinking ghost? Let's try that there. He just looks hurt. Poor guy. Working on Pixels 2. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. I was saying a bit earlier, I'm getting more used to streaming now. A bit more confident with it. Finally got my bitrate sorted. I was having loads of trouble with that. So are you doing Pixels as well, are you? I'm just trying to get this ghost finished. I've got 2 more poses left to do, and I'm in the mindset of just recycle some poses I've already done and change it up slightly and get it done. Yeah, I need to move this up one now, I think. Yeah, it's... I was just saying earlier to Aaron there, I've got City Skylines 2, like a base map set up, and I might stream that a bit while I'm playing it, because I just normally sit there, put a bit of music on and play. So, and possibly Overwatch, but I'm not too sure about that. Managed to get me stream set up a bit better. Change some numbers and resolution settings and things like that. For this one, I'm going to put the attack. And then change that up a bit. Did I not? Yeah, I didn't take that one away. But yeah, he's pretty much all done. Got the play through some poses. I think you've seen the concept art and things like that of what I was going for. Change like the spirit things to little orbs, because I want them to sort of dance around them and do different things. Why are you not playing? Play. Oh, if I gotta actually like click into it, yeah, I've got to click into it so they like dance around them like that. I might reuse that one actually. It's when he's woozy or under status effect or low HP, getting hit, an attack, using an item where he like flips around. Again, with action sequences, these can all be looped and changed and go flying through the air. An attack 2 skill where like a beam or something like that will be coming out and casting away. dashing towards the target and then coming away from the target. So it's just these last two, the victory pose and a sort of like enter and a third attack. Actually, for the I don't know whether that happened like flying up and then coming down. Have I done something similar? You know what? I think I'm gonna get rid of that face. Get rid of this. Because that body there would make a good one for landing. That would be a good one for coming back up. I'll have one for where you stretch quite thin. That is a stretched one. Put that there. What is happening here? Oh, why is that turned around? Right, I don't like that one then. Which pose is that one? That's that one, so... So yeah, now I can do the movement because I can sort of see the bounce as it's happening. If I take that up about 16 pixels. Oh, should that not be the victory one where he's jumping up and down? Where he's not jumping but like... Same. I don't want the same. It needs to be squishied. That one should be possibly that one. Yeah, that looks... Yeah, he looks like he's happy. Yeah, he's dead there on that one. So yeah, up about 16 pixels. And then sort of floats down. I just need the one before that frame. That's it. Right, so initial pose, up 16, down 16. Ah, no. I need the sort of halfway point. What have I got there? 9. At 9 as well. Now a happy face. Let's see if I've got a happy face. Give the ghost a happy face. I could just use all 4. squelchy face. I don't know if I'm going to use this in the one. It kind of works. Yeah, I'm going to use this for me. Let's get these. This face for victory one changed out. Can't do it there. Stop moving so much. There. And then move these ones over. Move these ones back up. There we go. Nice easy way of changing frames around that. Could you see that? Yeah. Keep on forgetting I've changed around my screen a bit. Just bulk moving frames to a whole new position. So that's the third attack one. How? Right. Is that? And then attack 2. It's quite big. Do I just give him a Mondo huge mouth? How? No, let's not move that bit. Let's move that bit and that bit. And the lower part. I think for these frames here, I will make it one bigger again. Just to add a bit of motion to it. Between the drops. It's just funny to me seeing him do that. Because again, this could be a character in a party. It could be a ghost character that you have following you around. Possibilities are endless, but very limited. Right, I'm going to take these ones and can I do this as well? Will it just move them too? Let's try it. 1, 2. Yeah, get rid of the face, so the long way around. Why am I selecting that? Wait a minute. There we go. Because last time something like that happened, I ended up with the one line gap everywhere on all the different frames. So, defend. So the bouncing ones, I'll put them there. One's there. Rotate counterclockwise. Grab these ones. Rotate counterclockwise again. Oh, that looks like a mess. That spin motion starting at frame 45 is so smooth, I love it. Which one? 45. Spin motion, no, go back. The orbs are the bottom of the ghost. The spin on the sheet, sorry. No, it's alright, it's okay. God, the orb thing's going as well. I did that earlier on, it was quite a nightmare, and a slight drawing of a penis might have been on the screen to explain what was happening. I don't know if I've still got it. Because I was explaining how I was doing like the motion of it. Which one was it in? This one. This might be it. No, it's not. It's for that. Ah. Did I delete it? I think I deleted it. Yes. It'll be on the VOD anyway. It was basically... I could just do it now, really, to be honest with you. Ah, it's because I didn't do it in that. I did it on a new layer, and I got rid of the layer. Well, which pose is it in? This one. Because it was how I sort of like wanted it to happen. So it was this, and then this, and this. Which you can see after a while does make sense why I'm doing it. Because the smaller parts turn eventually into the larger parts as the... So you can see it's the basic motion of it moving across. Doesn't count because ghosts don't have them. So yeah, something else I've done that you might be interested in over is, you see the orb things going around here? Fair enough. I've done sort of like an in-between frame, but not. My poor innocent eyes, oh shush you. With the orbs going round him here. I wanted to try and give the effect of them being in the background. So instead of just going round behind him, between these two frames here, you might see that this is 10 by 10. Sorry. This one, given the game away here, is 11 by 11. Saintly. Okay, you are. That also speaks French. Ain't no saint that I've ever known that speaks French. So yeah, it goes from 11 to 11 to just 1 pixel smaller. 10 by 10. So on that frame there, I haven't made the transition that big, just moving from there to there. So when it comes around, it disappears. Very, very little French. Any French is too much French. I'm British, I'm not fond of the French. So yeah, just 1 pixel difference. And I like the effect it makes of like it going, you can see it sort of looks like it stays in the same area, but just moves further in the background. Yeah, convey of depth. Even though it's not like a drastic change, I'm not going between each of them. Yeah. Because I wanted before where I do characters like moving instead of forward and back or up and down, I want them to like go to the screen and move further away from the screen in that sort of style, but I found it very difficult, so I was having to learn different techniques of how to do that. I might just leave that on this one. Which other one? It was a defend I did. Yeah, so it's on defend. but it's also there on another attack. It's not too bad, I don't think. I think it looks alright. So it's sort of like dancing around it. The victory one, what do I do with this one? Oh my god. Could be that. Again, just trying to... Got me pod in my mouth. Just trying to... I will need to move them up. If I move it a little higher. I don't think I'll move it with the character because that got a bit convoluted the last time. So I think I'll keep it in the same area. Just move it up by 16 pixels. That might do the trick of keeping it center. Yeah, I think that works. I do believe... Oh. Save. I think that's all the frames. Dead. What's the date? Oh. You know what? There's a nice Valentine's treat. What did I do there? I went to the last frame. Why did I copy a range? I don't understand Aseprite sometimes. You press the exact same shortcut key and you get a completely different result. There's a nice little Valentine's thing. We'll make it for the 14th because I'll not be releasing it today. I'll get rid of the faces. Yeah, I've been messing around with me, not messing around, trying to improve me Twitch page as well, so I've got the about section all sorted. Apart from schedule, I'm going to be putting that in. I'm doing Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at around 8 o'clock my time, so from 3 hours ago will be the usual time I'm streaming. Any other streams I do will be probably random. It'll probably be City Skylines or Overwatch. And you can watch some terrible Overwatch gameplay from a gold tank support silver DPS. Yeah, sorted out the screen as well. So I'm looking forward to it because it was very boxy on YouTube, some of the VODs I've uploaded. And I think it's taken the settings from my old setup instead of what I've got now. Right, let's export that. Get rid of the extras. Yes, I want to do that one. I'll just quickly do the other colours for it. Other colours, yes, and change these. Right, now where are my other colours? Was it in map? No, I think I actually put them in the enemy folder. There you go. So that's the other colours of the ghost that I've done. So that is for B. See you in there. And then C. That on the far right here is the drop icon. So when you beat it, you get an item for beating it. You can use that. You can use it to make weapons and things like that. Ghost themed weapon. Thank you. I didn't want to do too much, but I thought like an ice ghost, a poison ghost, or a nuclear ghost, or something, just in a shadow demon if they wanted to do that. But yeah, I'd love to see someone do a crafting system with the creatures and the visual equipments. Just, you know, you get about 20 of them, you get a sword template and mix it with some other monster drop and you make this new weapon. I think it would be really cool, because then you'd actually be able to see it being used as well, rather than just an item in your menu. It's there in battle all the time. Okay. I'll zoom in on a guy because this bit's probably going to look a bit boring when it's just me swapping colours over. So you get to see it in real time happening to each of them. It's not going to take that long because there's only 10 colours. Did that? Yeah, it did. Yeah, and actually get on to releasing this pack. I'm changing the mouth of the main hero. In the thumbnail it didn't look right. Someone mentioned like its mouth looks a bit strange, and I had a look at it and I was like, yeah, it does look quite strange. Right, let's put these all on. Make sure I've not got any stray pixels or anything. Did I do each of those? Yes, I did. Alright, that's D, C, B, and E. Alright, let's go. So there's the first one. First enemy of the XP pack done. And again, for those who haven't seen, this is the portraits for him. So I've done them all with the colour variations as well. It jumps a bit, but it is exactly the same image, just different colours in there. And the map sprite as well. So that's all done. So they can do visual encounters on the map as well. Or again, if you have them in your party, you'll be a character to fight alongside. On the smooth portraits, it's done in pixel art, but then I scale it down so it blurs it. So it is quite, if I open it in this, you can see it's all, it is quite a bit. If it wasn't, if it was like the old RPG Maker where you could only have one solid colour as transparent, I wouldn't have done it this way. But when I'm doing my portraits, I do it, oh, what is it? It's like twice. I've got the exact number. So I think it's like 80% bigger than this when I'm actually working on it. And I use a pixel brush because I'm mental, and it's for some reason a torturous thing I like to do. So yeah, it's from 2712 down to 542. And that'll be the same for everyone. Yeah, so oh, that's cool. I'll show you the redone. Did I actually change his portrait in here? I think this is the old mouth. Are you gonna open up? Oh, you popped up down the bottom for some reason. Here when it doesn't, what is going on? It's not letting us zoom in or anything. Ah, fine, right. Yeah, that was the actor one. I don't think I've changed that mouth on there. So that's my reference one. Yeah, that was the old mouth. This will be the new one when I'm working on it, like high scale. So yeah, I've changed the mouth up on him, and again I'll need to just change the colours to the 4 default ones. Where are you? Because I'm working my way through the templates as well. I've done 6 like finished ones, so that's me one so far. Got 6. I've got all those white ones left to do, but I'm working on them when I work on the character. So the template for the male and female will be done, then I'll work on the costume of one of them. I'm going to be releasing them all for free so people can do their own over the top. And again with these I do them all in grayscale, and then I can just apply the colour over the top because I'll need to change the colour. So like the hair, that's all done in grayscale, and then I can just change it to whatever. Where's my palette? There it is. So that's the palette that I use in Aseprite. I can just drag the colours over and a quick change around. Obviously some of these colours aren't meant for hair. It took us a while to figure out how to do it. Different ways I was doing like a solid colour layer over the top, and then using blending options to multiply, but I found certain colours reacted differently to like the darker to the light. Do I have hair colours? I do in here. So yeah, I do like a lot brighter. It's very similar to, there's the other one, like a dark. Yeah, so all my images are now done in grayscale. Because it's easy changing over pixel art, I thought I need a way to be able to do it in an art program for this, rather than having to then redraw exactly over the top of that pixel, or using the fill bucket on each little bit like that. I mean, it is possible to do it like that, but yeah, it's fill, and then for these bits, well, it don't connect properly. So there you go. You can see it's like all. It's not pixel perfect, because obviously I knew I was going to be shrinking it down. So yeah, that's my little technique for doing it, and you can see it in the drag one of the templates up. Yeah, there we go. So in actual, this is just the PNG version, but I've got the version where each one is on a different layer. So the black outline, the purple outline always remains the same. And then just applying a proper, if I do it now, correction layer, gradient map, so everything on the layers below will be affected. But in order to get around that, you just make a folder and a group. So anything below that you don't want affected stays out the folder. And it's new correction layer. Can you even see with the box in the way? I don't think you can. Can I grab you? No, you're going to change. Can I grab? No. Let me do this. Can I fit you over there? Yes, so if I put him over there. Right. So just right click on the layer, new correction layer, and gradient map. I mean, you can have any colour here, but I always find it best to work with a set number of colours. So I've got my brightest and then my darkest grey. Paint Tool Sai. I did use that for a while. Because then I've got like loads of like armour colours and things like that there I've got there, so oh. Yeah. Well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you will be able to do it in Paint Tool Sai. There's bound to be a way. I mean, I don't know what organising will be like, but I love the way this is all organised, because there's all my skin tones I've got. Obviously it looks a bit strange when it's just that model, and I've gone over the top of me dark. See, this was the purple outline. It just goes off like the value of the far left of the palette. And I made sure to have my little palette up there so I know which each colour is, so it's always the same. Yeah, let's check to see if Sai can do that. I had Paint Tool Sai for a while. I mean, there's a lot. Gradient maps. I wonder if there's another name for it. Because obviously, a lot of stuff online there it's shown as is how do you make a gradient, and it's just like Oh, not really specifically about Psy, but I figured there has to be a few things out there between different programs. It should do, really, because I think it's... Oh, there you go. There's a gradient map. Paint Tool Psy how to gradient map on YouTube. That is so loud. And it's...
Shop Etsy for
Oh,
affordable
shush.
designed to give your home a fresh feel.
Yeah, I don't have YouTube Premium and Dismiss. So yeah, you've got it. Well, wait a minute. What am I dragging over? Yeah. So it's one of these ones where it talks you through. That's gonna look weird. What are you doing? That's a gradient. It says gradient mapping in the description. Is that literally just going to show you how to do a gradient? Oh my god. That was the worst recommendation ever. Oh, the little dogs just come in the room, Pixel. Yes, it's confusing. I called one of my dogs Pixel. Alright. I will have to get back on that, Nova. Oh, you're gonna just... That's adorable. Well, the oldest dog's called Mochi, and her son was the runt of the litter, is what we kept, and he was super small, so I called him Pixel. And he's as irritating as Pixels actually are, so... Why? Right, I've clicked this one because it said using gradient maps, enhance your colours, Paint Tool Psy. I've clicked on it. Using gradient maps in Clip Studio Paint. Why? Has search engines got worse? It's so good. No, I need to know. I'll find out of it. I'll promise I'll find out for you. He's extra cute though, Pixel. He'll come and sit next to us when I'm working on my Gundam models. He always likes to just be at my feet. I've got one left to build. And I've got a set of stickers to put on 2 of them. So out of my 5 that I've got, I've done 3 I've got stickers on. And the stickers are tiny. I like doing them, calms us down. But yes, I will definitely look into doing that because it'll help in terms of getting other people to work on the templates as well if they want to, and be able to change the colours. So it's good to have a variety of programs, so it'll help me to learn what you can do it in and what you can't do it in. I can imagine Photoshop has got that feature. But I haven't really used Photoshop since. I've only ever had 2 versions of Photoshop. Photoshop CS2 with a question mark, I think it was, and Photoshop 7. That was the only ones I've owned throughout my life. I'll make a note because I need to check. I'll make a note to check gradient maps. Paint Tool Psy. Yes, I definitely think think search engines have gotten worse. Don't even use Google anymore. You've never used Photoshop, only ever used GIMP. See, I tried GIMP once and it was just, I don't know, everything seemed really grainy no matter what I put the settings on. But yeah, I didn't like it, and that didn't have like a background to it. I don't think. I don't know if it does now, but it just showed me wallpaper on my desktop. I got very put off by it. Yeah, Sai, like I say, yeah, I did use Sai for a bit. Aseprite, yes, but before Aseprite I used Graphic Scale. So Graphic Scale was used for a long time. It was actually paid for it. Not saying that as a surprising thing. I'm saying because it's free now, and it's been free for many a year, but I had to buy it, transfer me cash into yen, and but it's Aseprite's got a lot more useful features of moving stuff around. Yeah, I can agree with that. GIMP, it's a bit rough, but it was within my budget of $0, so I used it. Yes, that's true. Trying to think. I know. Yeah, it is. It's hard to find free variations. Like I got the Aseprite when it was on sale. I think it was on sale. Otherwise, I would have just still been using Graphic Scale because it's still pretty much the same. It's just a lot more flexible, I think. But again, it's not really the program; it's how you use it. Right, well, this guy's done. I'm going to have a little look in RPG Maker, give him a test run, and then I will probably be raiding someone. But I just want to make sure. Save view enemies, import you. Double check it's there. I've been asked if Aseprite is the best tool. Then we need to emphasise developing personal skills first before relying on the tools. Yes, very much so. But if I would suggest to them, if they do want to try the hand at a program without any cost, which is very similar, Graphic Scale is exactly the same apart from a few little shortcuts. It has all the same features like the onion skinning, the animation frames, the grids. For me, it was just being able to, what I was doing earlier, copy and pasting timeline frames and things like that. So that's always a good one to recommend for them. What's the... I'm pretty sure it's a... Oh, it has a... Yeah, we'll go. I'll post it in the chat there, see. I should be allowed to post links. Yes, there. So that's there. Completely free now as well. Obviously, you've got to get through all the 75 download now, download this, download that. But obviously it's all there. Previous version 2.1, what's the latest one? Oh, it's got a portable version now as well. 2.1, 0.01. That's the latest version. So yes, that's one I'd recommend to people wanting to learn. Right, let's have a look, just making sure this is... Well, not exactly wanting to learn, just to see what a program like that can do. Because I know a lot of people are happy doing it pixel art within programs like GIMP and or that like what I'd call digital art programs rather than like pixel art programs. I just always found the options too tempting to use, like, you know, like motion blur, and when you distort the image and it blurs it. Right, that's fine on there. So again, just easy. This is what you would do to actually put the character into the battles. It would be enemy sprite sheet configuration. I haven't got that many enemies, so it's ID 51. So I pick ID 51. Base sprite sheet. This is the pose controller. So that, just go back up here, it's in the sprite sheet configuration, and that's the number 1 that it's referring to there, and that's the number of frames it has, and the height of the sheet itself. It's got 14 rows, and the sprite sheet width, it has 4 columns. So that's what that's referring to there. And then the side view battler, you just go into your image, and this is all put in the side view enemies folder, and you just select it there. The only reason why I do a single frame one as well, if you have a plugin or a script in your game for referencing what enemies you've encountered and what the drops have, it's probably better to use a single frame rather than the whole sheet. But also, now that's assigned to the enemy for 51 in the enemies tab. But what you can do for the image for it is put the single frame in that. So when it comes to setting your troops up, you've got your enemy there, and you can just add them in and position them, and that will be where the frame sits in the actual battle as well. So remove him. Let's do a little battle test. He's not going to have skills and anything like that or use items, but I'll do it again because I want to get it full screen for him running in. There you go. So he's dashing in. Just defend. Comes over, attacks, goes back. I've not got anything fancy on these at the minute. It's just to let's not do any of them magic. Let's just heal myself. Try and get him into a woozy state or something. There he is there. Right, so I'll try him as a, I think I've got the actor one. Right, so he works all fine. It's a good little long stream. Thank you very much for people sticking around. It's 3.5 hours. I will have a little look to see if I don't know who else is on. I will see. I could assume there's people on at this time now. Oh, of course, we'll go to. Let's have a look. Decisions. I think Zephyr's jumping on to game demos. Yeah, that's not RBG Maker. So it will be Ragnarok. We shall go and visit. Just go to the Twitch channel. Thank you very much once again. Thank you, Aaron, for moderating as well and sticking with us. like I say, I don't know when I'm going to start streaming the other games, but I might pop up here and there. Yes, let's go and raid Ragnarok, because I think people are already jumping over. It happens, we all do it. Thank you very much, Nova, and I shall probably see you tomorrow evening for your Friday stream as well. Let's go. I'll catch us all again soon. Like I say, thank you very much for dropping by. I'll put that on me stream ending because I'm not too sure when it's going to jump people over. Bye everyone.